Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a sophomore at University of Arizona. I'm a public management and policy major with a minor in sociology and business administration. And I'm from Virginia, so kind of a long way away from home, but I love Arizona. I'm so glad to be a part of Wesley. I want to be a public analyst specialist working with senators and stuff like that as a liaison for nonprofit organizations. My home church is New Song United Methodist in Mechanicsville, Virginia. I grew up in the church my entire life. I know pretty much everybody in my church, mainly because my mom works there, and so it's always been like a big part of my life, having that relationship with God and just continuing to build it. One of the great things about being home now during quarantine is I've been able to speak with my youth group on Zoom calls and have a little bit of a Bible study with them and share my own story with my personal experiences and prepare them for life after high school. And it's been a really great opportunity getting to connect with them. Something I've always been really passionate about is domestic violence awareness. My mom and I used to volunteer at shelters when I was in high school and middle school. And then it's just been something that I've always been passionate about and wanting to make awareness for. That first time at Wesley, I really just had a scary experience because I didn't know anybody. And then the exec team for this past year just made me feel so welcome and appreciated and that I was wanted there. And that was the biggest thing for me, is I wanted to make that impact on others as they come into Wesley in the coming years. As we all got into our routine in quarantine, I started to notice a lot of us needed something as a release and a way to de-stress from their schoolwork and just being home all the time. So I wanted to take the initiative and start a daily yoga group where we can all meet together and just take 30 minutes out of our day and do a quick yoga session. It's been a great way for all of us to just step away from reality and just have a time to relax and connect with each other with something we're passionate about. I can definitely feel a difference in myself, mentally and physically. I feel so much better, and I've noticed through others from what they've said that they feel a lot better mentally and physically, and it's just great to see the growth we've all had throughout this. There's two experiences in Wesley that have been the best things that I've had in my entire college experience, and that's probably the camping trip and the water hike. Those were two of the best memories, mainly because I was able to really connect with people in Wesley. And then the water hike was just a really important thing to me because growing up in Virginia, I just was never really exposed to how things were, with immigration and stuff like that, and how hard it is for them to cross. And it just really opened my eyes to what's going on down there and made me really passionate about wanting to serve in that way. When we did #lunchbag, that was probably one of my favorite Thursday night things that we did, just because I was able to do something that reminded me of home with meal packing, because that's something I always did at my home church, and it just made me feel a lot more connected to roots in my Christianity. We went out and we made sandwiches for the homeless community out in the Tucson area, and we went to one of the parks and just had a little party with them, just enjoy our time. And it was really great getting to talk with them and get to know their lives, knowing that they're so different and they're still the nicest people I've ever met, and they're so grateful for what we did. It didn't feel like we were serving. It just felt like we were making connections and friendships with people. The best part about that was when we went back a second time and they remembered us. The guy in the cowboy hat, he was my favorite just because he was so happy to see us again, just came and sat with us and was just talking and hanging out with us. My favorite verse that it's always stuck with me throughout everything I've been through is Luke 11:10. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks, the door will be opened. I think my best advice that I can give any incoming freshman, even though we're going to be in a weird semester come the fall, I still would say get involved with things, find clubs that you're passionate about, join a group like Wesley. It was one of the best decisions of my life. I wouldn't have stayed at Arizona without Wesley, and for that I'm so grateful. To just find something you're passionate about and get involved with it.